offering our most humble salutations at the divine lotus feet. Since the last discussion I heard was on bhajans, I've come with a sore throat, so I can't sing, so don't worry. Dear sisters, Bhagwan's immense love has been poured upon the sisters of the Sai organization. I have always said that the Sai organization has sustained for last 50 years principally because of the efforts of all the sisters of the Sai organization. And I've said this to all the sisters of all the states of India, because it wasn't for your consistency, your devotion to Bhagwan, your faith in Bhagwan, this organization could not have reached the glory that it has reached till today. I must admit that despite the stupendous work that you have done in the Sai organization, probably you were never in the limelight. You were never in the forefront. You were always asked to stay behind while the men took the glory in the Sai organization. But this, I suppose, had the mandate of Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba, who wanted to ensure that publicity, glare, public attention, all this would not expose the purity, the dignity of the sisters who have worked in the Sai organization. Bhagwan always said that the segregation in the Sai organization between men and women was not because men were greater than women, but today's society has not learned to respect women the way our culture has established that respect to women should be. And therefore, in all his 80 years, he segregated men and women so that men would learn how to respect women. And that was the purpose of the segregation of the women in the Sai organization. Bhagwan himself has said that between the form of the man and the form of the woman has been endowed and endowed with more qualities than the man is. But since the culture that Swami wanted, since the ethos that Swami wanted in society was to be preserved by women, women by their role as mothers-in-law, as wives, as sisters, as daughters, there was great potential for you as sisters to bind the family as a unit, and to bind the family as a unit in such a way that the society becomes strong on the foundation of human values and culture. If you see Swami's Bal Vikas program, when it came to imbibing values amongst children, to change society, to make them good human beings, Swami did not trust the men. Swami picked up household women and told them that, look, I am giving you my authority to go ahead and imbibe values in the children because you can do it the best and not otherwise. So there's a presumption, sisters, that blessed to you is the power to unite people. Blessed to you is to keep people together. Blessed to you is the sense of discrimination when different points of view come, how to keep them together in the family. Blessed to you is the power that in a family, despite differences of opinion, how these differences of opinion do not become volatile and the family peace is still maintained. Because though Swami said that women can become doctors, women can become lawyers, but Swami wanted women to also fundamentally, primarily take care of the family and the values in society. And that is the tall order that has been given to the Mahila Vibhag in the Sai organization. Having said this, as an All India President, I have great expectations from the sisters of the Sai organization. And what are these expectations? The expectations are that you, as ideal devotees of Bhagwan Shri Sathya Sai Baba, will act in accordance to your conscience with truth in a manner that Bhagwan wants us to do. In the organization, the Mahila Vibhag is the foundation for bhajans as a movement. In the organization, the Mahila Vibhag is the foundation for Bal Vikas as a movement. Even in service activities, when it comes to very crucial things like mother and child care, malnutrition, teaching women and empowering women in the villages, this duty is cast upon you. And therefore, I expect that your vision will be as wide as Bhagwan Baba's. Your ability to accommodate will be as beautiful and as powerful as that of Bhagwan Baba's. That the family of the Sai organization will be kept together by your power and by your action. The men in the Sai organization are like the men in the family, where they will have to learn to respect the women and follow their advice in terms of nurturing a healthy, value-based family called the Sai organization. And therefore, I give credit to you and I salute you, sisters in the Sai organization, for being the foundation and the strong pillars of the Sai organization. And I salute all of you in this respect. Therefore, in this background, when it comes to the activities of the Sai organization, your vision has to be very wide. It is not the rules and regulations. Rules and regulations are guiding posts. They are necessary for the semblance of sanity. Like in a family, when you are in charge of the family and the people are sitting on the dining table, you put a rule that, look, don't drop the food out of your plate. Take only as much as you can eat. That is a rule. And therefore, if the child is not following that rule, you will pick up your finger and say, look, if you drop the food from your plate, I will not give you food. Isn't it? But then what happens when the child is hungry and he has dropped the food out of the plate and he still says, Amma, can I have one more chapati? Despite the rule, you'll give the chapati, isn't it? That is the love of the mother, and that is the combination of rules and love that we want to see in the Sai organization. Rules are made for discipline, for training, but that cannot overpower the realm of unconditional love and the love that people deserve. Therefore, that is the dimension of the ability of the sisters in the Sai organization to bind. And I sincerely request you today, the debate whether my class, your class, the debate whether my website, your website, the debate whether my bhajan, your bhajan, the debate whether this bhajan or that bhajan, actually, really speaking, doesn't suit the Mahila Vibhag at all. Because I can understand it happens in the gents. Because the gents, all of us are egoistic, we are not flexible, we are sensitive of beyond kind, we can take up a stance like Hiranyakashipu or Ravana or anything. Because we don't have the capacity to become like Sita, we don't have the firmness to become like Draupadi. We can only become Rakshasas and Ravanas with the hope that someday we can become Rama. We can act like Krishnas also, though we are not. We can play politics. But you sisters cannot be a part of this. Because as Bhagwan has visioned, as Bhagwan's imagery is, you can only be Sita, you can only be Draupadi, you can only be a Shakti, you can only be a Devi, or you can be Radha, or you can be Meera. You see, Bhagavan never said that you can be a Trataki or you can be some Hidamba or something of that sort. For men, Bhagavan is to say Dunna Pota, isn't it? Donkeys. But for women, he never said these things. And therefore, I am looking for your help with a wider vision, with a wider look at the organization, where you will help the organization to spread the message of Swami in society in a big way. I want you to ensure that we don't want to fight about one bhajan. I want you to take the lead to create hundreds of bhajan centers, train more women in different areas, train more mothers and sisters to become Bal Vikas gurus, and spread out in society. Keep the rule book with you, but when it comes to adding more love, follow the rule to an extent, but bring more love. Because you can't show the danda and throw people out. You can only show danda to bring people in. Okay? It's like a society where you live. It's a security guard. The security guard is meant to check whether who's coming in and not going out. But the security guard follows the rule book and even stops the owner from going inside. What good is a society? Doesn't make sense. The security guard has to take, Baba, all owners are allowed to come inside. It is only the chore and the thief and the dacoit is not supposed to come inside. Now when new people come to our bhajan centers, if new people come in the bhajan center and say, I want to sing, let him sing once, let her sing once, next time correct her or correct him, bring them on the line. I don't know whether you know this or not. In the bhajan rule book, I have given authority to every bhajan in charge to allow all new people to come and sing for a period of 6 months without audition. Without audition. Welcome people first. Then if you find that he needs training or she needs training, then tell him, sister, you can sing, but can you come for more audition? Can you come for more training? I'll let you sing. Unless a person is completely besola like me, is a different story. But even if you find a 20% chance in that sister or brother singing, allow him. Because he can start at least a bhajan in his own family. He can at least start his own bhajan in a group of 5 families. Allow him that situation. Therefore, there is flexibility granted in the rules also. In the Bal Vikas also, samitis and districts should not think of my Bal Vikas, my Samiti Bal Vikas, my... No, the whole nation is ours, all children are ours. Every Bal Vikas in every state is my Bal Vikas. That is the situation. I don't know whether Kamla mentioned this to you, a personal story of ours. When we got married, it was 2 years' time, and Bhagwan Baba was in Dharmakshetra. There was a Bal Vikas rally of 3,000 children, and all the children were sitting in the lawns of Dharmakshetra, and the program got over, and Bhagwan called me suddenly in front of the chief minister of the state, the governor of the state, and suddenly asked me, hey, Pandya, idhar aao. So I went running. In front of all the dignitaries, Swami asked me, Pandya, kitna children? So that time I had just married, just a year or two, we didn't have children. And Bhagwan had told me during my marriage, no children for you. So I am telling, now see my mind. Bhagwan has already told me no children. 2 years of marriage has happened. And Bhagwan in front of all dignitaries asking me, hey Pandya, how many children? So I'm thinking either Bhagwan is mad or I am mad. Two of us, one of us is mad. So he asked me 3 times and all the chief guests are listening to all this conversation. So I said, Swami, you know I don't have children. Swami, you know I don't have children. After the 3rd time, Swami smiled and said, hey Pandya, these 3,000 children are not your children. Then in the evening, Bhagwan came down for darshan. Again he asked me, hey Pandya, how many children? I said, Swami, 3,000 children. Nahi, tumhara kitna, how many? Swami, all mine, 3,000 children. The vision, what Bhagwan wants. So Tamil Nadu, all the classes are our classes. All children are our children. Everyone is together. All of us, every Bal Vikas Guru has to cooperate with each other and move with the trend of the nation. All the nation's children also are the children of the Gurus of Bal Vikas in Tamil Nadu. Not only your children. Even the Punjab child is your child. Even the Manipur child is your child. Even the Maharashtra child is your child. And similarly, all the children in Tamil Nadu belong to all the Bal Vikas gurus of the nation. That is the vision that we want. So with bhajans and Bal Vikas, which is the forte of the Mahila Vibhag, I am hoping in the next 7 years when we reach the 100th celebration, it is the Mahila Vibhag which will get the credit of creating bhajan centers throughout the length and breadth of the country. Imagine if every woman sitting at a home is trained by you to become a bhajan singer or is trained by you to become a Bal Vikas guru. Whole nation will change overnight. You'll find beautiful lamps. You do programs in the organization, no? At the end of the program, you give a candle to everybody and then you close the light, isn't it? What happens? Suddenly in the darkness, there are all the lamps which are burning. So in the darkness of society today, the Satyasai Jyoti, the Satyasai lamp, through bhajan centers and Bal Vikas, will light every house. That is the vision that we want. We can't have a program of candles in the organization and not light candles in society. We can't light the lamp here and then say we won't light the lamp in the heart. That is the message I really want to share with you. I wish that we dissolve all rules and regulations and arguments in the freedom of spreading Swami's message through bhajan and Bal Vikas everywhere. We will guide you, we will support you. Whichever way you want, we will do everything, but we will work in a manner where all of us are together in a big vision. I think Suresh is already hinting at me that I am to shut up because people have to leave and people have to go forward. And Suresh knows that how to shut the All India President very well. Okay, you know. Yes, all the guidelines given by Bhagwan are the final guidelines. Finish. That's it. No, no. Bhagwan's, whatever, I have always said, now is the time to follow everything that Bhagwan has said. Don't debate what Bhagwan has said. Finish. That's it. Correct. Very good. Bas. No problem. Ready, ba. Okay. With all these words, I thank you very much, sisters, for giving me this opportunity. I have come running from Sundaram because I didn't want to miss the chance of saying hello to all of you and also saying bye-bye at the same time. Thank you and God bless all of you. I look forward to your support. I look forward to your help. And I sincerely believe that my sisters in the Sai organization are my real strength. And with your strength, I wish to succeed in the mission of Bhagwan Shri Satsai Baba with his grace and his vision. Jai Sai Ram. Thank you very much.